That's what we came in here to find. Really nice size rubble in that tree right there. Got a big old bluff right here, big bluff wall. Runs all the way back in there to a thicket. Christy in here with me today because Jeremy is sick. So she's taking his place today. We decided to come over here and look around because it's just too perfect today not to scout. It's about 70 degrees. The cold front coming through this week, but in between deer season and turkey season, can't afford not to be over here. I'll mark this rub right here. We're gonna keep walking along this edge and see if we can't find something else good. All right, y'all, we found a gigantic community scrape that has actually got fresh tracks in it. Very fresh and very big tracks. Y'all check this out. This licking branch is, it's taller than the top of my walking stick. It's over the top of my head high. And look at the size of this scrape. And this thing is, I don't know, what's that, 6 foot, 7 foot wide?
Yeah.
It goes all the way across here. See that track. See the size of that track. It's a dew claw right there. Give y'all an idea how long that foot is. That's a good sized deer, body wise anyway. Big foot's big animal. Man, look at the size of that. My gosh. Y'all look at this. Look at that right there. That is a big foot. If I had known we were going to find fresh tracks in a scrape, I would have brought a camera in here with me just to put it up for the next month or so, but that's okay. I'll definitely have one in here this next year. There's a historical rubble in this tree right here too, which is good. Maybe that means they've been using this for a little while. Kind of off the beaten path a little bit now. We just found a couple of more historical rubs over there right beside where we found the fresh rub and got us a line. So we've just been following that line around the edge of this thicket right here. And sure enough, there's no other sign that I can see in this entire area. But this right here, if this isn't a community scrape, it's one of the biggest scrapes I've ever seen to be a single buck using it. This is a great spot right here because there isn't very much sign around here, so I don't know that anybody has found this. All right, we're down in here below where we found the big giant scrape. You can see up on this mountain, the top of that hill way up there in that thicket. That's where that big scrape was at. See this big bluff goes around this whole side, and a big bluff that goes around this whole side down through here. There's a cut right here. You can walk right down in there, that whole creek system. And that's where he's crossing the road. We just found a big historical rub right up here on the side of this hill. He's coming right across the top of that hill right there. Got a really big historical rub right here on this tree. I'm hoping that these deer are coming around this creek right here, this little ditch. Yeah, old rub on that tree right there. There's one right there too. Yeah, I like that. It's not fresh, but that don't matter. As long as those deer are coming around this edge of this hillside, there's a little bit of a logging road right here. There's another one right here on the side of this hill goes up through here. So I'm hoping that they're kind of following that. We'll head up here and look, see what it looks like. All right, got a big, huge bluff right here. Some mountain laurel trees. Y'all can see a trail. It's just dirt right up through here. Got some pretty good sized tracks in it. Going right up the side of this hill. I think we're on the right track. Little rub right here behind me on this tree. We're just still following that same trail. It's wrapped all the way around this whole point of this mountain. And deer side hilling up here on this steep edge. But there's really nowhere else for them to go, so we're just gonna keep going the way they're going. See if it'll tell us something. Another big historical rub on that tree. Just can't seem to find any fresh sign up here. so much terrain in here, there's a lot of terrain everywhere out here. Just gotta happen up on the right spot or cross it or whatever. Find that one deer that lives out here on every 1,000 acres. Well, we abandoned the bottom side because there just wasn't anything fresh. We came up here to the top of this ridge and just found another gigantic scrape. And it has got a pile of crap in it. So, look what we have here. This right here, that's a 5-foot stick. And it really starts about right there. It goes about to the end of that stick right there. Just to give you all the idea how big that is. Y'all look at there. It is a very large scrape, and he has been raking in it right there. It's been freshened up recently. I'm gonna pin this for a camera, and we're gonna stay on this ridge on the way out. See what we can find. All right, no more of that. We're gonna run out of daylight here pretty soon. But y'all listen, if y'all have got an opportunity, y'all get out as soon as you can the next few months and do some scouting, find some sign from this past season. We're planning on doing another couple of podcasts, and I'm gonna go through how I use all of this scouting to come and kill these bucks once we find their sign and everything else. And I think it'll really help some folks out, especially if you've never killed a deer, if you're kind of new to deer hunting. I think it'll be really beneficial to you. And I can just about guarantee you that within 2 years, you'll have your buck hanging on the wall. So y'all get out and do some scouting while the sign is still hot. You got plenty of time. About the next month or two, you should be able to find plenty of sign. So even if you go to a spot a day, you know, when you're off or whatever, go take care of it and take your wife. Having fun yet?
I'm still alive.
That's a good thing. Well, we'll get in the car and head to the house. We'll see y'all in the next video.